Hey everybody, Mike Hamilton at Lithia Toyota. So I am going to give you the secret sauce to prices and availability. And this is not from every store. This is my store only, but I'm going to show you what a Tundra really costs and show you availability on a vehicle and when it's scheduled to be built and what it comes with and what we really pay versus what they sell for. So let me turn this camera around. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back here. So this computer screen here, this is Toyota's website known as Dealer Daily. So Dealer Daily is how we track what we have on the ground, what we have coming to us in transit. Transit is the when they're scheduled to be delivered, and then what's allocated to the future. So everybody's really excited about the Tundras and those things, and also I want to go over the misconceptions of how much something really costs and how much we're paying for something versus what they really what they sell for, and people think of all this many thousands of dollars that aren't there, especially on some of the models have a few $100s of markup to barely over $1,000. But let's go over the status of all our inventory. 15 vehicles are on the ground. That's either what we have for sale or what's already sold. Like half of that's already sold. These are vehicles that dropped that have been pre-contracted on. 47 that's in transit, 87 or 86 of them scheduled to be built for us. So then this is the screen of the Tundras we have that are in transit. We have nothing on the ground. As you see, there's nothing that says G. So this column here is its status here. So if it was on the ground, it would say G. F means it's been here. Or no, sorry, F means it's coming. When the black means it just flipped from allocation. And then same thing when it goes from to green, G, it's like a blue G, then it goes to a dark G, and then that means it's going to be on the ground and really for sale. So also we put notes in there for vehicles that have been pre-sold. And then we only have one here. Somebody's got a note that to tell this salesperson when it is available. And this one just again flipped today. So this one is now an available unit to sell to a local customer. That's our general manager's policies. So I clicked this here. So it was processed in San Antonio on 2/2. That means it's in transit today. Flip today, that means it's getting on a rail and it's heading to our port, which is in the Bay Area, which is in Richmond, California. This tells us what the vehicle is. It's a Tundra Platinum. This is its model code, so this is how Toyota identifies the vehicle, is by its model code. This is its paint code, so if it's magnetic gray, its paint code is 01G3. Interior color is a black leather, so that's LA21. And then this gives you the last 8 of the VIN number, which is what we use for stock number. This tells you the extra accessory package that is built to this vehicle, where it's added with whatever sort of $0 to some fees. When we get into like it's platinum, a lot of stuff is going to be not an accessory item, as it's already got all the equipment as a standard, but this does have as advanced package. AQ is how they abbreviate that, power running boards. We've added all-weather floor mats, and then my new car manager adds spare tire or spare tire lock, or was the only time we just wheel locks to you, because people tend to steal our wheels around here, so we've had that happen on our Tacomas a few times. This down here is now the allocation of like when it's expected to arrive at our dealership. This is between February 24th and March 1st is the date, and as you see, it says estimated arrival dealer date, so that could change. That doesn't stay the same. It's sometimes I've seen vehicles pushed back many times before it actually arrives. So if I want to go in here now and I want to go to the VIN spec here, I could go into different options here and see the different things. So if I want to now open up to details, and this will give me all the pricing and breakdown on this thing. So again, now we're going to get into the real numbers here. Okay, so we have a vehicle's basic price was $59,990 before fees were applied to it. So the total amount of packages and accessories that have been added to this vehicle is $3,239. And then dealer processing fee. Now this has gone up. It used to be just like $1,000 for the processing fee. That's just what Toyota's charging for processing this vehicle, taking it on rail, taking it on the transit, and so on. So then we go to here. This is the lease residuals that are available for this vehicle. So there's nothing for residuals set from Toyota for 24 months on a 10,000 mile per year lease. So you have a 36 what the residual is. So that purchase price, basically this price is the difference what you pay plus your money factor depending on what you qualify. But you have a 36, 39, 48 residuals, 12 or 15K, the same thing. So you could see what those residuals are set at. That's set by Toyota. That will never change. Toyota changes that usually on a monthly basis too. So you have the vehicle dealer pricing on the left side and then the MSRP on the right side. So cost of accessories and then cost of profit margin. So you can see the accessories is $2,852 is our cost, and then the profit $3,239. So that difference is very small. So that's the difference. Advanced package, you can see what the difference is there. And then this is where we get into all the features and stuff. So again, this is the retail prices of everything, bringing your MSRP to $64,924. Now, most dealers have an addendum on that. That is just a pure markup of profit based off of supply and demand. So don't complain and argue. That's different at each store. Some stores are at MSRP. Some stores are 20,000 over MSRP. Do your shopping. There's 1,300 stores in the United States. Find one that's not going to charge you a crazy addendum. We have a $49.95 addendum on four-wheel drives, and two-wheel drives we're not marking them up at all. So, but all these features become what the total cost is. And I'm going to get into like some of the secret stuff that Toyota doesn't want to tell you about. Here's your destination charge. That's a markup from them alone, but it passes on to the buyer. Whoever buys it pays that fee. This is all their advertising they're doing. So where you see these ads and commercials and billboards and everything else, all the marketing, guess who pays that? The end user does. So she has a zero markup. So it goes into the costing of this here. So all these costing, and they're charging us for marketing. They're charging us for gasoline. They're charging us program discounts. This is what we have paid for the vehicle, less our holdback, and holdback has to do based off of you hit their performance goals and stuff. You have to have your sales within a certain percentage, but $64,924. So this one here has something like something about 62, 63, 64. So 3,800-ish so in markup, which is pretty big for a Toyota. So that's a large markup. And then these are all those model codes. That's how Toyota sees these things, and all the additional accessories to the vehicle, and then the standard equipment, optional equipment, all that stuff is in here just like that. So let's get back to this, and this is some of the hidden money, the reserves and stuff that we don't get paid on as a salesperson. This is the one the managers want to hide from everybody. So if you bought like a vehicle, say like on the Costco invoice program, which is even sometimes $1,000 back. Let's just take normal times. If you were buying the Corolla and we were selling 1,000 back, which we were selling Corollas at $1,000 back invoice figure, well, that holdback's way less than this, because this is a premium vehicle with a high MSRP. That holdback was about half of that, or a third of that. So when we sell a Corolla at half, 1,000 back of invoice, which is our costs on that, and you didn't buy anything from finance like a warranty or oil plan, anything like that, and you didn't have a trade, we'd actually lose money. So that is all the cost breakdowns there. Everything that you see on there is everything that we pay and what you pay. So truly, if I sold this vehicle with full MSRP, not including any addendums at this point, So the store itself would make about $5,000 on this transaction if you didn't buy anything at all from the finance or anything, or didn't have a trade or anything like that. So there you go. Any questions, leave them in the comments. Talk to you later.